I had a request come in after the Google Calendar, how to use it, how to stop using Calendly and use your Google appointment scheduling instead. That video went off, you guys loved it. And so this video is going to show you how to embed that scheduler into your website. And I show you how to do it on a WordPress site that uses Elementor, on a Squarespace site, and on a Showit site. So how to grab your embed code, the two different ways you can embed your calendar. You can do it either through a button that has like a little pop-up window that's super fun, or like you can literally just embed the calendar onto your website. So I'm gonna show you both ways on all three of those platforms. Let's go. So after you've created your calendar, we need to go ahead and pull the embed code from it. So you're going to click on the one you want to embed, and we just hit this share button, and already you have the link to share this booking page. But in the website embed, you also have a couple different options here. You can pull a specific booking page. You can do all of the different bookings that you have if you take different kinds of appointment types. And here we have a button with a pop-up. So if you wanted to drop a button and it's like book now, they click it and a form pops up, you're gonna do that. So it would look like this. It would have the pop-up there. Alternatively, it would be the inline booking page, and it's essentially it looks like this, but embedded on your site. And both of these just require you to take the code, copy the code here, or copy the inline booking code here, whichever one you would prefer to have it look like. We're just gonna go off of the inline booking page, so like in your page has the booking. We're going to do that. So I'm gonna copy this code and keep it on hand. So inside of WordPress in an Elementor editing, this is what we're gonna do. We are going to add a new structure, however you want it to be like. And then I would probably add a heading or a text or whatever you want. But ultimately we're gonna come down into your HTML here and drag it over and in. And we're just gonna paste in that code that we had just grabbed. And it's going to drop it here. Now, in order to make sure that this is, like, we don't want it to really scroll. I want it to be the size of the embed. We're gonna change this height here. I'm just gonna make it 800. So now it doesn't move, but let's always check it on a mobile device. Perfect. And so this now is not, it's too short, right? It's gonna have that here. So let's keep going. I'm gonna change it to 1200. There we go. So that's long enough. So on the mobile device, it doesn't hit. And then it still pops up with the question mark. And if we come back to the desktop view, it's definitely longer here. Personally, I would just not put anything underneath it just to make sure the height is proper. So it's a little long for your desktop, obviously, but it's the right size for mobile. But that way you can get it in. Now, there's no styling. It's always gonna be this Google Blue. So if you're looking for a more customized embed, it's not gonna be this. If you wanted to instead do the booking link, so share, website embed, button pop-up. Here we can change the color, and this can be a custom hex code, whatever you'd like. And now that we can copy this code, or place this here. Yep, so now that book an appointment should do a pop-up for us here. Yep, so that you would have more customizing on the book appointment button than on the single embed. For Squarespace, super similar. You're going to pull up whatever page you want to embed it on, and then we are going to add a block. We're going to add the code block, drag it wherever we want it. I do not want that. Edit it. And then we can drop either the button code, which you cannot see when it's here, or we're going to grab the inline booking page code. Okay. Perfect. And now this actually has been sized properly and looks great. So if we save it and exit, it's just a little bit of a give to it, but not a ton. And this has a lot of give to it here. So we'd want to change the height of it. We're going to come over here. We're going to change the height to, let's try 1200. There we go. And now we don't have the additional scroll there. And you have the information to pop it up, and then on the desktop it again is going to be longer with that dead space underneath it, but as long as that's the only thing on the page, it's not that big of a deal. Or you can always embed the button instead. For Showit, you want to go ahead and add down at the bottom here an embed code. Double click on it, drop that code, save. But here we can open it up to be the right size. And then you want to double check your mobile size too. So I'm gonna get it as wide as I can and as long as it takes. Perfect. And then I would have to change the background to make sure it's lighter so that all of this text shows up on it. And then you can also, instead of the calendar embed, grab your booking link here. That's a button. And instead have it as a button there. That will work and open it up in a new window here. So just like that, you can use that to book it. I hope that video answered your question, that you can now embed your scheduler for the world to use it, making it really easy for you to share it and have other people just book appointments with you without you having to go back and forth in emails trying to find a time that works for both of you. I'm Lauren with The Smarter Creative. Stay tuned on this channel for more tips and tricks on how to systematize and get your small business organized and running efficiently. I'll see you next time.